Are we here and where do we go? And knock on me so hard. It's not always easy and sometimes life can be deceiving.
My name is Rachel Balaban, and I came to Golden Pond today to teach the residents a class I teach called DAPPERS, or Dance for the Aging Population. And it's very loosely based on another class I teach called Dance for Parkinson's disease. And so I've been trained to work with this population, with people who have mobility issues, but really it's about dancing for everyone, because it's quite often that we all have some movement issue that inhibits our free range of motion. And I do this now once a month with this group at Golden Pond, and we see people really become engaged with each other, with their own bodies, and with their community. And people really are transformed by this sense of movement and spirit and community.
All of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on.
We started with the sun salutation, and that is a wonderful way for us to connect the yin and the yang within each of us, kind of the more powerful, grounded nature and a more ethereal, light, independent nature. And then we moved through various pieces where we were becoming more free with our upper body and torso. We went into the name game, which is something we always like to do so that people get a sense of who each person is in that moment today. Even though these residents know each other probably for weeks, months, or some years perhaps, each day we are different, so we get to express ourselves in that moment. And we did a bit more upper body, and then we had this wonderful guest Swami who offered one of his movement exercises. Then we did a bit of footwork, because it's very important that we maintain flexibility in the ankles and feet. And then we moved into a more kind of choreographed repertoire, which often I will do moving across the floor, but for the purposes for today, being outdoors, we felt it was best to keep it at our chairs. And then we did something that's really quite powerful. It's an improvisation, kind of a creative movement piece where we were just moving to music that inspired us very differently for each one of us. And lastly, we did our closing piece, where it's in a ballet class. It would be called Reverence, where we come into a circle and we have this period of really connecting with each other. And I find it's very, very powerful that people rely on that piece as well as the opening piece as their kind of bookends for the class. They know what to expect. And the Face of God, which is a song we played for our last piece, is very powerful and connects us all in very, very profound ways.
All right, and how long have you been doing this type of thing for?
I've been teaching this for about 8 years now. I teach it at Connecticut College, I teach it in Newport, I teach it at Brown University, and now I teach here as well.